Consciousness is a state of being when an individual is awakened to their place, historically, culturally, socio-politically, and spiritually in the diaspora.
Journey to consciousness with me is probably not the answer you think it is, but it's just learning. You're learning from life experiences. Yeah, I mean, you got to think. Grew up east side of Detroit. Very, very Kojic household. And when you grow up in that scenario, you usually end up one of two ways. You end up rebelling or you end up falling in line. However, there's this weird third mini path that I think I walked down, and that's brought to you by it. I'm just pointing the finger at this. Grew up in Metro Detroit. It's 89X, the new rock alternative, and rock music. This is what it is. I know. Just stick with me. Just stick with me. Look, black guy, east side Detroit, rock music doesn't really mesh. But there's this world that I don't know about. And these people who come from the same place, who does the same thing, essentially thinks we're equal. Well, that's a whole other topic and a whole other thing. But they have wildly different experiences than what I'm brought into. So you know what you do as a kid? You start looking into it. You start researching it. Why is this different? Why is this different? Then you start learning about racism, and you start learning about privilege, and you start learning about these things. Now, if it's a seminar, I don't think it was a class that I found. I think the class was just life as you see how people live and start doing stuff. And that journey to consciousness is start in a world of collecting. Okay, this thing works out for me, but this thing doesn't. Why don't this thing work? So let's test this. Let's go through here. So now I'm studying all of these new experiences, and it's very hard to do when you are an 8th grade kid battling a crippling fight against astigmatism and a social hierarchy that made your face just acne was everywhere. My face looked like multi-grain bread. But now with that said, you're balancing all of these social hierarchies and all of these things and these lovely new ideas that you just found out existed. Well, I don't want to say battling, but while still trying to comprehend to the old stuff. So now you got this mismatch in your brain that makes your brain feels like essentially just mashed potatoes at this point. So the key is to try what works, what doesn't work, why isn't this working, and learn behind it. So if that's going to sit here and say my journey to consciousness, the journey to consciousness is not really a journey. You're still on it. You're just finding out what works. The only time I think I will actually figure out the end of the story is the day I die. So consciousness is an awakening to what is happening, but you're just aware in the moment. Things change quickly. God, I hope I answered that question correctly. Oh, easy. Okay, again, you have to make sacrifices because here's what they don't tell you in the adulting rule book. Everything you do comes at a cost. And I'll give you an analogy. When I was a little kid, I wanted pizza and ice cream every day because pizza and ice cream was awesome to a 5-year-old. However, there's this thing called diabetes, gout, heart disease, all the things that comes with eating pizza and ice cream on a daily basis. So yeah, we're going to have a few vegetables with that because I want to live long enough to enjoy the things I want to do. Now, how does that move as an adult? Everything comes at a cost. Everything comes at a sacrifice. Like, I want cool stuff. I want cool kids. You know what you gotta do with cool kids? I had to spend time with my kids to make sure they were cool. Yes, would I have loved to just magically wait for it to happen organically and they do it on their own? No. But yeah, I'm getting up 2, 3 in the morning because Junior's crying. So when he cries, I have to get up. Everything comes at a cost. But it's okay to sacrifice that hard work. Keep your head down. Make sure you make those sacrifices because you want something good at the end of it. Like everyone didn't get a chance to marry the prom queen. It comes with it. Hey, if you got Facebook, have you looked at the prom queen lately? Prom queen doesn't look so hot. And I'm pretty sure, I take that back, man. I'm actually pretty cool with the proud queen that grew up by school, but it's an analogy. There's sacrifices that come with it because when they say the grass is always green on the side, but you ain't seen the water bill. So that's just what it is. Everything comes with it. You find your thing, and if it works for you, you're not getting that applause. So yeah, you're gonna have to take a couple L's, and hopefully you learn from the L's so you can get a couple W's. Yeah, you know how they improve the black community? Look outside of it. Look, nothing against my brothers and sisters, but people got different ideas, and sometimes these different ideas work. There's a reason it works, because it's not kowtow to one system. It's doing something different, not for the sake of doing something different because it works. Like, I don't know, I introduced something to my friends called generational wealth. Hey, stop trying to be a celebrity in everything you do. We get it. Hey, if I took out the celebrity and doing mundane stuff, guess what you could do? You could look out for your generation. Here's what I mean by taking out the celebrity. I don't know. A good thing happened and you got a brand new car. Good on you. You know what you don't do? Show everyone you have a brand new car.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. Well, it's the biggest Chanel bag in the world. I got this bag from Karl Lagerfeld. R.I.P. May he rest in peace. Money getting motherfucker like myself, always showing out, always talking shit. Like 1.8 million, you know how it is. Check it out. Let them know it's all hundreds. Money made all motherfucking day.
You don't have to show it off. Take the celebrity out of doing something that you kind of want to do. If you get over yourself, and this is probably the smartest thing I'll say all day. Ego is the bulletproof vest that makes stupidity lives. Get out of your ego. We get it. You got a brand new whatever. You know what you could do? Use a thing that's probably not as flashy, but your kid's okay. The family's okay. We all good. And when I can flex and I ain't got to worry about these things, yeah, I can do that. Hey, I may not be able to drive the new shiny thing, but Junior get a chance to go to college. I think I'll take option B.